What's up? What's up? It's the Hungry Millennial back again with yet another Proactive Pragmatism. So on today's Proactive Pragmatism, I'd like to address proactive self-care. So too many of us millennials and just people in general get caught up in the fake clout movement. And fake clout, so what a lot of people do is they'll post the motivational quotes. They will post about the song lyrics and getting after it and go get the money. I hear that all the time. But the problem is like the people in your regular life know that you don't live that life. They understand that you just send quotes, you just send motivation, you just send music, send information. We've got to stop trying to get fake clout and start living that life. So when we look up in 5 to 10 years, we actually have that clout that we've been faking that entire time. See, one thing that COVID-19 brought out was it brought out the frauds. Like a lot of people are really out here living fraudulent. They talk about things that they don't live. They post pictures and images of a life that they either don't live or they can't maintain. It's there for a season and it's gone because they're not being proactive enough. They're wasting their snaps. You know what I'm saying? So in football, we talk about it. So the other night I was playing Madden and I think I had the Buccaneers or something like that. And they have an amazing offense because they have Tom Brady. They got Antonio Brown. They've got all these receivers. Maybe you're not a real football fan. Doesn't matter. Still applies. They have all these great assets, but they have a horrible defense. So guess what happens? I can't waste any snaps. So every time that Tom Brady touches that football is a pivotal moment when I'm playing a high-powered offense. And I think in life, it's like every time you get an opportunity to wake up early, every time that you get an opportunity to level up, instead of smoking the weed, instead of coming in late, instead of fumbling the bag, we have to capitalize on those moments and those opportunities, because the problem is they don't come very often in this instant society where everybody is getting everything instantly, and it seems like money is just all over the place, and everybody's balling, and they got clout, and they got chains, and they got diamonds, and they got all these different things. They got the new car. But here's the truth about the new car. They didn't tell you that they financed it with a 20% 20% interest rate. They didn't tell you that they're gonna owe more than the vehicle's worth when they're done with it. Instead of slowing down and getting the $3,000, $5,000 car, or making the sacrifice and putting the money away and saving it, they are going out and missing out on their blessing because they're wasting their snaps. They're wasting the cash money. One big thing that I've tried to adopt as I've come back to the States, because I just got back off of the deployment, I'm hot and ready to, dive back in and start, moving things forward, is I've started to watch my finances more. I cook at home more. Those things will help you move in the right direction. That small amount of self-discipline will help you get back those snaps. In football, honestly, sometimes there's one of those things where they'll do like a fast huddle with no snap count. It's just go. But that takes precision. In your life, you have to bring in precision. And when you get an opportunity, when there is a fumble, when you get an opportunity, you have to take it to the house. Scoop and score every time. Every freaking opportunity you get, you have to take that opportunity and either master yourself or master the situation. When I first got back to FedEx, going back full time from being on the deployment and everything else, I was gearing back to go back to work, and a lot of my troops were like, okay, so, hey, sir, what you gonna do when you get back? You going on vacation? You gonna take a little break? What you doing? And I was like, you know what? I'm so hungry because last year I didn't have a car, so I drove a FedEx truck home every night. So one thing that I wanted to do was I wanted to buy a car. I saved enough money and I went and bought that car in cash. No financing, nothing like that. 2017, did my thing. But what I wanted to do was I wanted to prove that that work that I put in to get to this point is a stepping stone. This is my opportunity to scoop and score. We're not wasting snaps out here. And then to double down, I'm like, as soon as I get down, I think we got off the plane on like the 9th, and then on the 14th, I was back at work that Monday, ready to eat, ready to grind, because in FedEx, it's peak season. So that's, I'm not about the fake clout no more. An awesome thing that I was listening to a podcast today, and it was who was it? Chad Johnson. He was talking about every piece of jewelry, everything that he bought, it was fake. It was imitation. Even when he was in the league, they say even to this day that guy drives a minivan around. He never spent big money for the clout. He saved his money and never fumbled the bag. Obviously, there was something ingrained in him at a young age because his family was super frugal and his grandpa was always super cheap. But those are extremely valuable lessons. And if we can take those lessons and capitalize now, it's going to springboard us forward. Just because you didn't get the guidance, just because you didn't get the people in your life that were putting you in a position to succeed doesn't mean you can't do it now. COVID-19 is the perfect time. I called the plasma center the other day. Obviously, I'm trying to get away from, doing plasma because I was looking at it as a crutch, as a way to, get extra money instead of balancing my money. But I learned that if I keep my expenditures down, then later, when I make more money, I will be able to live more financially free. And so it's one of those things where you got opportunities to get money out here. Like the plasma center is literally offering like $400, this month. If you want it, it's there. But often we see people fumble the bag for fake clout because they want to be popular, because they want to hang out with the friends, instead of being proactive and getting back in the game and moving forward. If you failed yesterday, tomorrow you need to come back stronger. Recalculate where you went wrong. That a lot of times that's a big problem that we have and we don't scoop and score because we're not in the gym, we're not working out, we're not analyzing our plan, we're not seeing where we came from and where we need to go. And so I want to stress upon you in today's podcast, make sure you're not fumbling the bag. Scoop and score. Start focusing, start being the truth instead of saying the truth. Start walking it like you talking. I remember that song by Migos, Walk It Like I Talk It, right? So many people were singing that song, but they ain't walking it like they talking. And I'm gonna tell you how I know, because I see it in their day-to-day life. I saw it in my day-to-day life. At one point, I was living life like a fraud because I wanted to impress people I didn't even like. And then I started listening to Dave Ramsey and a lot of these finance gurus, people that know what they're talking about. And I started implementing the smallest changes in my life, and things started to turn around. This holiday season is rough for a lot of people, but it's a lot of it is a result of fumbling the bag. A lot of people got those little small business loans that they wasn't supposed to get. A lot of people had the extra unemployment that they really, if they was doing their finances right, they really wouldn't need. So use this year as a lesson. 2020 should be your biggest blessing because it's your biggest lesson. Let that sink in. And going forward, 2021, you should be thinking about all the opportunities you have to capitalize. All the places you can make yourself essential so you can get the job, so you can focus on the grind. This is a perfect time because ain't a lot of social stuff going on. So you should be putting money away and saving money so when things do clear up, next year, me and the homeboy talking about, making it down to Florida. But that's because we've been working hard and saving, putting the money away and capitalizing on the bag. When we look at first down just like it's fourth down. And every down counts. Every day counts. Every minute counts. Every hour that you have, you need to be using that hour to figure out what's the next plan. I'm not saying work yourself to death, but I'm saying have a plan. Have a plan. Be proactive. And stop BSing. Stop doing that fake clout thing. Stop going and buying things that you don't need to impress people that don't give a damn about you. So this is Hungry Millennial, back again with yet another Proactive Pragmatism. I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys. Stay in the race. Keep pushing, keep grinding, keep doing what you do. and just stay focused. If you have any questions or concerns, you can reach me at proprag20@gmail.com. That is PROPRAG20@gmail.com. Questions, comments, concerns, hit me up. If you got a topic you want me to cover, let me know. Thank you.